Hello, welcome to In 5 Minutes. Next is the concept of drift and diffusion. Suppose, for example, I am considering two jars A and B. A and B are two jars containing water. The level over here is this much, in B is this much. If the two jars are joined at the bottom, that means the water flows from this side or it will flow this side. Now, what do you think, the water will flow from A to B or B to A? As per the concept, the water always flows from a higher level to lower level. Now this part which is shown over here is called as the level gradient. What do you mean by gradient? Gradient is the difference. Now the water level over here in A is more as compared to the level of water in the jar B. It has low level and it has higher level of water in the content. Now because of the difference in the level, what will happen? The water from the higher level will flow towards the water at the lower level. So water will flow from jar A towards jar B. Now what will happen after some time? Once the level gets settled, your output or the final change will be like this. You have same level of water in both the jars. So until and unless the level is same, that is level gradient becomes 0, the water will flow from A to B, right? This is called as the level gradient. Because of level gradient, water flows from higher level to the lower level in order to make the gradient to 0. Gradient is nothing but the difference between the levels, hence it is called as level gradient or level difference. Now coming to the semiconductor, in semiconductor, suppose say this is semiconductor which contains the free electrons. Now it is divided into two parts, say A and B. In A part you have large concentration of electrons and in B parts you have small concentration of electrons. Now again, because of the concentration gradient, this is a very important concept compared to A part and B part. In A part you have higher concentration, in B part you have lower concentration. So electrons will move from higher concentration to lower concentration until and unless the level becomes the same. Now till which point electrons move? Until and unless the number of electrons on both the sides, suppose say here for example I am taking a value 9 electrons and 9 electrons, total number of electrons is 18. So until and unless here you have 9 electrons, here you have 9 electrons, the movement will be continuing until and unless the number of electrons on both the sides are same. So this movement of electrons, you can say movement of electrons due to the difference in the concentration level is called as diffusion. So for this we need not connect any external supply. Electrons move only because of the difference of the concentration. Now moving to the drift, what you can see in drift, suppose I am connecting an battery external supply, it is also called as biasing. So when battery is connected, or electrons which have negative charge will be attracted to the positive terminal. Since you have negative charge, all electrons will be repelled from this point. So electrons will have a direction of movement from the negative terminal towards the positive terminal. So electrons are aligned in a direction because of the externally connected electric field. So the movement of electrons, you can say the definition of drift is the movement of electrons under the influence of externally connected electric field is called drift. And drift current is the current generating from the drift, that is movement of electrons under the influence of electric field, is called as drift current.